Hey guys, Brandon here. I am going through Mark Batterson's book, Do It for a Day, How to Make or Break Any Habit in 30 Days. And if you saw my introduction video, the habit that I'm looking to do is to make a video every day for 30 days and hopefully be able to continue that on and turn it into something where I can create content on a more regular basis for everybody. And I think it's kind of cool. So chapter number 1 is called Wade into the Water. And he says if you want to walk on water, you have to get out of the boat. And by the way, he had some more great quotes. If you missed the 5 things out of the introduction, I recommend you go back and check out that video. It was really good. But he's just encouraging us to stop putting off the habits that we're wanting to make and to be able to start to take baby steps forward. And he says, let's clear out the excuses right up front. One of the excuses is I'm not qualified, and I can absolutely relate to this. Imposter syndrome has been something that I have dealt with and struggled with, and I think that everybody does probably, but I've let it hold me back. I'll talk about that here in another second or two, but do I think I'm perfectly equipped to solve every single problem? No, not. And basically, what I want to do is I want to be able to have a business in the online space where I'm not tied to one specific location, and I want to be able to help people and serve them at the highest potential that I potentially can. And I can do that in a space where right now I think it's like the Christian mindset space or intermittent fasting for Christians. I've been able to, over the last year, improve things tremendously. I've been able to lose about 30 pounds, and I've been able to be more tuned in physically, spiritually, and mentally by being able to make those changes. And do I think I'm a 10 out of 10 on that? No, absolutely not. Do I think I'm maybe a 7 or 8 and able to help people who are 1, 2s, 3s, people who are struggling with their weight? Yeah, 100%. I feel I can help people through a lot of that stuff. And I think they'll be amazed at what can come out on the other side. But so yeah, excuse number 1, I'm not qualified. Excuse number 2, I'm not ready. And I think that it's kind of funny here where he talks about if you wait until you're ready, you'll be waiting until you die. And he also says, quit living as if the purpose of your life is to arrive safely at death. This kind of reminds me actually of even like having kids, getting married, whether to get the dog. There's so many things that happen in life where we tell ourselves, I'm not ready. But we just have to be willing to step out and take some actions, and you'll see that everything's okay. It's always the first step. And number 3 that he talks about is I'm waiting for the right opportunity. And this is kind of where I'm at right now. I feel I can serve and help people, but I just, I keep reading, looking for that next thing or watching the next video that I need to. And he says, quit trying to win the lottery and start trying to win the day. And I think that's a really cool idea and concept to think about. The right opportunity, sometimes you don't know exactly what it's going to be. And that's where I'm at right now with making these videos. I just want to get more comfortable recording videos, taking my thoughts and capturing them and being able to turn it into something that people can find valuable and useful, and being able to improve upon that day by day, little by little, and hopefully it'll just get better and easier. And it has over time. But I also know that I have a lot of things that I feel like I have in my head and that I've jotted down that I think could help a lot of people to solve a lot of problems in their life. And it's my goal to take the focus off of me and focus it on helping people solve the problems in their life, what it is that they're going through. And he didn't have this one down actually, but I have a number 4 excuse. I've tried that before and failed. And whether it's whether it's trying to create some type of a business online, whether it's trying to lose weight, or maybe it's being able to better control your thoughts so you don't get angry, or maybe it's some type of an addiction, drug, alcohol, nicotine, tobacco. There's so many different things or maybe you just want to implement some type of a process and system into your life to be able to read the Bible on a more, more regular, like a daily basis, have that daily bread being fed into your life, and you felt at it. And I felt at it, and we all have these setbacks that sometimes we just sit there and say over and over again in our mind, I've already tried that before and it didn't work. So I just want to encourage you to keep plodding forward. And as a matter of fact, plodding is, he talks about on the last page here of it, he talks about plodders versus plotters, and that's probably where that just popped into my head. He says plotters are people who see further into the future than the rest of us. And can I tell you who I admire even more? Plotters with 2 Ds. Plotters are the people who get up and grind it out every day. Plotters put one foot in front of the other like everybody else, but they don't stop when they run into problems. And I think that speaks well for all of us. Like, it's so easy to sit there and plot things out and think steps 2, 3, and 4. And he's saying, it's good to plan. Planning's good. And you don't want to fail to plan ever, but you don't want that to hold you back also. It's important to take the actions that we need to. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to follow along as I go through this journey of doing it every day for 30 days and what we're able to learn about making and breaking habits, feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you liked the video, got some value out of it, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, anything that's worked well for you in those regards, feel free to leave a comment. I'd appreciate it. And I look forward to talking to you in the next video. Take care.